right, take out your pen and paper because we're about to learn about the reverse mortgage program and the reverse for purchase program from some of the best. Everything from is it right for you to what house does it work best for? Welcome Robin Loomis and Glen Smart. We're going to do reverse mortgage, which I think people hear, but maybe not a lot of people know about, which is a huge gap. We're going to kind of get that gap a little bit smaller. Let's start with 101. What is a reverse mortgage?
Well, simply put, a reverse mortgage is a loan for seniors. Everybody on the loan has to be over the age of 62. We're going to use the age of the younger person if I have more than one, and I'm going to use the value of the house, and I'm going to determine how much money the senior can get.
Okay.
The first thing we have to do is pay off any existing liens, but with the money that's left, we can make a monthly payment guaranteed to seniors, or we can give them a lump sum of cash. And the best part is the reverse mortgage never requires that they make a monthly mortgage payment in return.
Okay, so this is going to fit for a lot of people that maybe didn't know that this was a good option for them. Is that the only qualification for the reverse mortgage, or is there something else we need to know?
There's certainly qualifications that we have now in a reverse mortgage, and a lot of people have heard that there's been some changes that took place a little over a year ago. To make the program more solid, HUD had to make some changes. And so yes, now we have some income requirements and some credit requirements. But mostly, for most people, they qualify no problem. It works quite beautifully. We help walk our clients through that to make sure. And people are so excited, and they're all, this is too good to be true. I get to have more money and live in my home. And it's my thrill is to be able to help our seniors do that.
Now, like you were saying, we have seen some changes. You guys make sure to keep up on top of all of that for everyone. So why is that one of the reasons why it's so important maybe to come to a professional when we're ready to do something like this?
You know, we're members of the National Reverse Mortgage Lenders Association, and they have a designation called the Certified Reverse Mortgage Professional. Robin and I are the only two in Southern Arizona to hold that designation. In fact, at the time we attained that, we're one of 107 nationwide. So we're specialists in this area. We're not dabbling in it. This is what we do. We run this division for Nova Home Loans.
Well, we're very honored that you guys are here. You have that certification and you're right in our own backyards. And we did mention a little bit about, you know, people being excited about being able to stay in their own home and not have that mortgage. But who really benefits from this?
Gosh. You know, it used to be the thought process was you didn't do this until it was your last resort.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what people thought. Nowadays, people have come to understand, and our financial planners are educating as well, that it's not just that. It's, yes, it could be that, but it can all the way be to a financial strategy. And do you want to buy a second home with it? Do you want to fill your child's education or your grandchild's education, or keep your money in your stock accounts and not make those go low and be able to use the access of the cash out of your home? So there are so many needs and reasons to do a reverse mortgage that it's customized. We go through a number of questions with our clients to find out if it's a good fit. We educate them on how it works. They choose if it works for them, and then we move forward if it's what they want.
And along those lines of if it is a good fit or not, what about what kind of home would qualify for this?
Well, gosh, everything from a single-family residence to a fourplex.
Okay.
Townhouses, condominiums, there are some limitations on condominiums, but we'll guide through that. Even manufactured homes. So pretty much what folks are living in as their primary residence, we can assist with.
And I think maybe that was another one of the myths that were out there, that people didn't think that they would be appropriate for this because of the type of home they lived in. So there's so much knowledge to go through. Knowing it is half of the battle. Now, what about this? What about this scenario? I own my own home, but of course I want to sell my own home and then I want to get into another home. Is this also something that can work out in that kind of a scenario?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And this is one of those things that we're constantly trying to educate and let people know, because they'd be so surprised and say, I can buy a house using a reverse? Absolutely. It's the same type of format as if we're refinancing it, except we're not paying anything off. So now our client needs to bring in a certain amount of equity into the transaction, but then the reverse mortgage acts as the mortgage for the rest of it.
Okay.
It works so beautifully. So if the house isn't right for our clients, multi-story, different steps, too big, too small, too much landscaping. As we age, we don't really want to take care of a huge yard or a huge house. Absolutely, we can set you up even with a real estate agent that knows how to do this beautifully along with us, and we just do it as a reverse mortgage purchase, and they never make a mortgage payment.
It all sounds like you were saying, some people think this is, too good to be true, but it is something that's available. We just have to find out if it's a good fit for us. Right. So is that first step is just to give you guys a call and kind of go from there?
Absolutely.
It's about education. So we'll run through some information. And then if somebody wants to move forward, we'll guide them through their third-party counseling steps the government wants a senior to go through. We'll walk them through, but it's all about education. We don't bring a pen to the first meeting.
Well, let me say, I know you guys have come on the show several times. You make me feel very comfortable. I know you do the same for your clientele. And this is, again, just a lot of education that can help a lot of people. So that's why you come here, and we thank you every time.
Thank you, Tina.
Oh, absolutely. You guys, to learn more about the smart team of Nova Home Loans, call 790-5900 or log on to smartteamhomeloans.com.